Okay, should be good to go here. Sup, Austin? Sup, man? Just getting set up here. Haha, Gavin late to the party. What's up, everybody? All those who are popping in now. Dartcrafts, what's going on? Wait for just a few minutes for people to come in. We can start talking to each other though. Hey dude, hey, how's it going on, man? I had a freaking heads up from you and I still was too slow. Yeah, you messaged me when I was plugging everything in, actually. I just checked the new Light Take website. I just checked the new I'm stupid. Yeah, I looked at it real quick, but they used to have good deals, but then as soon as everybody started calling them out for having good deals, of course they start raising their prices, so it's nothing really awesome. I'd rather support someone who doesn't bump up their prices. So I want to know what you guys think. Spend some time today designing a t-shirt, and there's a link in the description to nothing. I'm just now realizing that that's not the link I want. I copied the link earlier. I must have copied something else. Give me a second to fix that. Okay, that should be updating soon. Yo, Po buddy, what's up? Danny, how's it going? Hey Meow. What's up, everybody? So the link should be updating. I accidentally put a YouTube link there. I don't even know what that was, but I just updated it, so it should update soon. But let me know what you guys think about that t-shirt design. I think people would prefer me design the t-shirt because there's designs that only I have access to, like my logo and stuff, and that might be a little bit better suited for me to design it. But I already whipped up one, so. Oh, when it gets updated, I'll check it out. Hopefully that updates soon. Okay, so we have a few people in here now. So, what's on the agenda? Really do need to finish this Rayven. I've been putting this off. You guys know I've been putting this off. So I do need to finish sanding this once and for all. And then get on the dreaded Zeus part right here. So I would like to focus really hardcore on sanding right now because I've been putting it off much longer than I should be. Like the little live thing on the t-shirt. I was actually looking on Google for an image like that, and I actually couldn't find one. Something simple like that. I couldn't find it, so I had to make it myself. Are you dead stream modding this? Oh, no. That took me a second to process what you were saying. No. Because I actually like the teeth on there. I think it gives a little bit of character, but maybe that's just me. maybe one day I'll do that mod, but for most of my mods, I like to keep them. Finish him. Okay, so I guess jump right into it. There's no sense in hesitating, waiting longer. Hey, Phil. Yeah, Bobo said that a lot, but I'm not changing it now, so. No matter what, like, logo I have or something, there's always going to be something about it. Oh, before I get really into this, I actually remembered to restock my gloves up here. At least a few gloves. I am really running out of gloves. I need to get more. Ow, my knee. I like the shirt. Going to bug people to get it for me for a gift. I set it for, like, it's supposed to ship out every 3 days or something, but for some reason it says that it's gonna end, like, on Monday or something, or at least last time I checked it said that. It's not actually gonna end on Monday. It should keep going forever and just ship out every 3 days, but we'll see. If I need to re-update it, it's not a problem. Yeah. If it becomes a problem, I'll fix it, but that's what I set it up for, so. Oy. Does anybody else do this much sanding? I feel like there's a lot of sanding. Well, I could make a blaster with a small keyboard on it, so I could do the Bill Wars thing when I dump people at Wars. What? What's up, Hawkeye? Hey, Dragon. Hey, Nick. What's up? Little Big, what's going on? Been able to watch these streams, so pardon me if I was already answered. But will you be hydro dipping this one, or are you going to be selling it? And are you going to be selling it? No, I'm not going to be hydro dipping this one. The problem is I like simple designs, and most of the hydrographic stuff is like super intricate, and I just don't really like any of the patterns, to be quite honest. And no, I am going to be keeping this one. This one's my personal. We should do a build to test that clear coat idea we have. Well, there's not really a whole lot of testing that needs to be done. It's basically just clear coat and then put another clear coat on top after masking it off. I'll be back in a little while. No problem, man. Hey, chicken. Just started working on my strife. That's good. Always good to work on a strife. Only Ben's voice can help me review it through. What's up, Mark? Well, my Rapidstrike is now DevCon. We back together? What? Here's so hoping it's... Oh, hey Bobo. What's up? You should paint this by dipping it in hot glue and plasti dip. Of course, man. Anything for you. Instead of activator, I'll just spray it with plasti dip. 2 birds, 1 stone. OMG, I'm your biggest fan. I can't English, Ben. I knew what you meant. Finally straight, though. After, like, 3 times taking it apart. I really wish this stupid paint would come off. You heard it here, now he has to do it. I give up on English. Yep, it's straight now. God bless. Finally. It's one of the fun parts, though. I like lining it up. It's only fun when it works, though. Usually I don't have too much trouble. Mobile sucks. Why on mobile? I should put my files away so I actually know where they are. But I'm not going to. It's only fun when it doesn't take 25 hours. That's true. Gotta go again, I'm sorry. Packed with... Yeah, no problem, man. Gonna go eat breakfast for dinner tonight. I just had sushi, actually, for dinner. And pot stickers. Very good. Hello, Caleb. Mobile is okay for me. I don't really like stuff on mobile. Just feels like I'm being unnecessarily complicated. Ben and his fancy food. You had pizza? I've been having pizza for lunch a lot recently. I thought about getting pizza, but I was like, I can't handle any more pizza. So I'll probably be made fun of by Nick and if Bobo's still here. But just saying, they're the ones that asked for it. But if you're just tuning into the stream, you guys were asking about t-shirts, and so I whipped something up this afternoon. There's a link in the description to Teespring. It says it's going to end Monday, which is weird because I set it for like reoccurring every 3 days. So like it'll ship out every 3 days, and it'll just go on forever, I think. But you guys asked about that, so I figured might as well indulge you. I actually like the design. I'm probably going to get one myself. It's good pizza, though. Stinger-sized pizza. Finally tried Baja Blast. It's okay if it's slush form, yeah. I prefer the regular drink. The slush is good, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I have to like be in the mood for a slush. What do you like? Would you like fried with that salt? Fries with that salt? Don't tell Hawkeye, but I still have his N-War shirt. Like I said before, trying to steal your identity. Yeah, I know you have the shirt. I figured I'm never gonna get it back. I mean, it was free anyway, so. I hate this freaking paint, man. 15 minutes for the first complaint. This paint never gets old. It never gets easier. It's always bad. It's always terrible. You never get used to it. You just exposed yourself? What do you mean? Like my head? I don't mind showing my head. I've showed my face plenty of times before. Go slow, Taco. We have turned like ocean here. We have turned a lake into an ocean in. What? Am I just stupid? Every time Hawkeye complains, he shoots a jolt. Oh yeah. Try and get this freaking paint off on the inside of here. Cramped spaces and paint. It's great. Freaking wonderful. It's my live stream and I'll complain if I want to. All that salt. Ah, I get it. Also, I should have lowered the price. I'm pretty sure I lowered the price because their recommended was like $22.99 or something like that, but I put it down to $19.99. At least I should have. The shirts, I mean. Questioning everything now because it says that it's ending Monday, but that's definitely not right. Sounds like a typical Friday night. Every time Ben complains, he licks sandpaper. Everything. I'm assuming what? You guys are not Englishing very well today. They're $19.99. Okay, good. Good, it's that Asian boy poking at some plastic. You're not wrong. Hey guys, just start streaming Cinema Blast so everyone can those in death. You're so focused though. Would you be able to talk to people while you're focusing on sanding? Sorry, I keep poking my head in the camera. Apologize. You're still on mobile. It's hard. Yeah. Why is everyone on mobile tonight? Nick, do I need to do my daily sanding intake while I sand? What parts on our mods, while you're here, what parts on the long shot were you looking at for clear? Like, I'm assuming that top bar in the front, and then the front attachment point, I'm assuming. Sanding is life, Ryan. Those of you who don't know who he's talking to our mods. Hey, Ivan. Maybe Sanding Sponge could get in the cracked places. Well, I think Sanding Sponge would have a worse time getting in the cracks and crevices, right? Wouldn't be able to stream anything on how I focus. Yeah. It's taken a little bit of effort for me to not focus so hard that I'm completely drowning everybody out. Every now and again I'll space out. Use the corner. It's a little tough to get in there. It's not really getting into places I want it to. How do you determine who deserves crystal clear parts? Personal decision. I guess Sanding Sponge is really only good for okay. I would personally like the top bar and the front attachment point so I could make... Yeah, those are the two pieces I was looking at. I assumed that was it. And then what do you have? Is the jam door on your prism removable? That the black jam door that you painted? Is that still removable? On the strife? Friendly side. Like to do 3.0 with all the best parts available. Is the 3.0 something you're actively looking into, or is it just something you're thinking about doing? Yeah, I knew it doesn't hinge open. Hey, Mr. Nathan. So you have Sonic in your room, or what? Not sure what it's... yeah, I'm trying to order some ferrite cores to see if I can get rid of that, but that's because my plug to the microphone is so long, because it's going from my closet all the way into my room and into my computer. It's so long that's picking up radio interference. I think that's radio interference. So I'm getting some ferrite cores in hopefully tomorrow to fix that. Hopefully, maybe, probably, maybe not. I'm trying to fix it though. I do apologize for that. How did you die at N-War? How did I die at N-War? Oh, how I died was freaking great at N-War. Let me get that answer from our mods first. Is the 3.0 something you're actively thinking about doing, or is it just something you're, like, just a thought in the back of your mind? Just curious. I'll tell that story in a second, though. I've been thinking about it recently. I haven't actually pulled the plug and started yet. Small D2 on a correct mic. Well, let me know if that's something you want to do, because I might be interested in making those parts for you. So how did I die at N-War? This is a great story. I'm not sure if anyone here is familiar with Irish Knots. He's a regular on the RNerf site. And he's a really nice guy. He had like a freaking trumpet and everything, and he was playing like some war sounds and stuff like that. So near the it was the second day, which second day is all you're really trying to get to, and a lot of his squad had died. So he decided to stick with Go Slow Taco, and I decided to stick with him because he knows what he's doing better than I do. So everybody else in Go Slow Taco kind of breaks off, and I'm sticking with him. And I think there was a couple other guys there as well, but a lot of Go Slow Taco had died. So you're supposed to hold these 5 flags for 5 minutes. It was complete suicide mission, but we were holding them anyway, and so we got to a flag and we were holding it as long as we could, and he ran off to scout a little bit, and I stayed with the flag. And he comes back a few minutes later, and he's like, yeah, we're in trouble. And so behind him, he runs back up to the flag with me. Behind him, there's an entire horde of zombies, probably like 100, 150 zombies. So we look at each other and we're like, yeah, this is... we didn't say a word, but it's like, yeah, this is where it's gonna end. So they all start swarming, and they keep charging at us and stuff, and we're taking down lines and stuff. The last 3 kills that I got, I shot 1 round. This was all at like 60-ish feet. Shot 1 round, and I got Corbett from... he's one of the guys from Containment Crew. Good friends with him. Got him. Shot a second time, and I got Phoenix. Searing Phoenix from the from Reddit. I shot a third time, and I got... what's his name? Random Shadow. Also good friends with him. So 1, 2, 3 people in a row, and I tagged them, and then the line behind me broke. Apparently, Irish Knots was having a little bit of trouble, and the line behind me broke, and I got tagged from behind. So I would just like to say, I'm definitely not throwing Irish Knots under the bus, but I'm just saying my line didn't break before his. Great way to die, though. Perfect way to die. Couldn't have asked for a better death. No, there was probably like 10 of us standing at that flag. But they were kind of making a sweep there, Danny. It was a small group, but Knots was the only one I really knew. Like, in that group. He was the one I was sticking with. I think Soviet was in that group, actually. I'm not sure. I know you were there afterwards, Nick, after I became a zombie. Because I remember sitting on that hill with you. Triple kill. I shouted something fierce on that triple kill. I was like, got you! Got you! Got you! It was really intense. Ledge by one of the riot shield zombies. Is that what happened? I remember the game being paused because someone fell off the edge. For those of you who don't know, our mods is apparently like in some sort of like super league, and they all have like jerseys and stuff, and they're like super hardcore into it, and everyone's jealous of them. I thought the point of Nerf was to have fun. It is. That was fun. Dying like that? You kidding? I have an amazing story. You back? What's up, man? Super League. Oh, gee, so true. All the same people from the last live. We have 20 people in here now. So for those of you who don't know, a bunch of you guys were asking a couple streams in a row now about t-shirts. So I finally took a second to design some, so there's a link in the description. Don't have to, but I'd appreciate if you just took a look. Tell me what you guys thought about the design. I'll probably end up getting one myself. It says it ends on Monday, but that's absolutely not true. It should ship out every 3 days, and then keep going permanently. At least that's what I set up. If it's an issue, I can fix it later. The cool upstate New York schools with the jerseys. It seems like everybody in upstate New York has jerseys. What's up with that? You guys are weird. Super jealous. I wish I had a team with jerseys. I guess I do now, but... Hashtag Goso Taco. Hashtag original member. Okay, you see my... growth build. I know that's Elvish. I saw the post. Yeah, I did. It looks freaking awesome. When you posted that and you were like, he rushed the order for me, I was like, oh, I know who you are, because I recognize your name on everything. Feel like a dope that I didn't know who you were in Etsy. I do another one. No. Thank you. No problem. No problem, man. Backwoods. Came out really good. I don't know if I said that. I said that in my head. I don't know if I actually said that out loud. But that came out good. Especially considering I know, like, how late you were to work on that. Or at least one part of it. Look at it. Look at them with their secrets. Message me later. I'll have my people talk to your people. No, he's talking to our mods. Po buddy. You know, it's just yeah, I don't like the EL converters. I don't like that high-pitched noise they make. Wasn't the latest part? Wow, that's crazy that wasn't the latest part. He wants very specific parts though, just the front parts. You back? Hey Austin, welcome back. Why did Searing Phoenix showcase on FoamCon? Because we were good friends and he wanted to show off some of his stuff and he was like, I have a lot of your parts. I was like, that makes sense. So I let him bunk with me a little bit. And the excuse was that they're Hawkeye parts, so we're showing off the Hawkeye parts. But low-key, we just wanted to... I needed someone else to sit there because I knew I wasn't going to sit there the entire freaking time. Because it's 8 hours, so I mean I want to see stuff too, right? So we were kind of switching out. Okay, the only castable parts are in the front. Well, there's the jam door and, you know, the jam door. And, you know, whatever. I mean, what did he showcase? Oh, pretty much all the blasters that he had made for the past couple months. Eidolon, obviously, he had some blasters that he made for some friends. But, like that green one he posted a little while ago, he had that one. He had a red one that he made for his friend. I don't think the other ones had names. Where can you find Explorer, Longshot, Pump Grip, and how much are they? Everything Explorer is expensive. I don't know where you can find them. I don't know how you can find them, but I can tell you that it's going to be expensive. Because Explorer everything is way overpriced. They have $150 jolts, for the record. And their excuse is that, like, it's all CNC machined and stuff, which is great. But at the end of the day, it's literally just a Delrin jolt. I would recommend Gavin Fuzzy. I would recommend something casted, like one of the Worker things. I think Worker has a low profile one as well. That requires a little bit of shell modding, but I personally like the look of that one. Up to you. I think Worker and Artifact have like injection molded ones though. Or Explorer grips are like 80 bucks. Says Gavin. Have you seen Alice's new build? Yep. I was one of the first people she told me about because those green parts are mine, so. She did a good job on that one. A little too much black for my taste, but still came out really good. Also not enough sanding. I was low-key judging her on the sanding. You like the name she chose? Does anybody know what that means? I think I heard someone say what it means, but I forgot and I didn't care enough to look it up. You're not going to obtain one meal. Total waste of time. Don't mean to be harsh, but truth is truth. Oh, it means poison. I was wondering why everyone was saying poison. Nick was like, poison. It's like, dang, that's how you acquire those parts? I never knew. And then everyone started saying it. So I have the good grief, New Monarchy. I need a band New Monarchy, and I need to ban NM. Of course, if anyone ever talks about, oh no, never mind. I was gonna say Mr. Nathan, but that's backwards. Never mind. Oh, that's what I was saying. I have the parts sitting in silicone right now, so I should be able to finish those molds soon. I think I'm busy tomorrow. I'll try to finish up the molds tomorrow, but it might be until Friday or something before I get around to it, because I'm probably going to be busy tomorrow. But the parts are in the mold. The flared magwell and both the motor covers. Mr. Mathan, yeah. Do you ever miss your former builds? Nope. I almost miss Oculus Dawn, but not really. Yeah, not really, but the other one's definitely not. Stop degrading my family, Ben. Okay, you complete my build, but my clear parts suck compared to yours. Oh, you compliment my build, but my clear parts suck compared to yours. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Backwoods? Probably wouldn't accept gifts at the moment. I don't want to put you guys out, and just like to get rid of that in general. I'll probably say no. Talking to you, Phil. Has been sanding these blasters, but why? It's gotta be done. Gotta be done. How can you not miss those things? Oh, that is a ton of work. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm improving every build, so. Like, the problem is, as soon as I'm done with a build, I instantly look at it and say, I could have done this better, I could have done that better, I could have done this better, I could have done that better. So. I made clear parts for... Oh, did you? Were those your clear parts? They still came out good. I was wondering about that, because I didn't know you did it. I was wondering about that, the back jam door. I was like, that's not normally clear. That's clear orange, isn't it? If you're asking me which is better, that's kind of a loaded question because I made one of them. Bit of a loaded question. Before I forget. Oh no, wait, no. I was gonna say before I forget I should probably sand down some magwells. But I don't have to sand down magwells because this is a Rapidstrike. I'm used to sanding down the magwell for the strife. Life goal, get to a point where Hawkeye and FDS admire your blaster. I'm not gonna lie, FDS admiring Ethereal Fortress and him saying I only see one flaw in the paint job was actually the most flattering compliment I've ever gotten. He was like, I only see one flaw in your paint job, you did a really good job on that, especially on the clear coat. I was like, oh my gosh, I fanboyed out. Just so I can do better, yeah. Learn a lot from doing those builds. And then as soon as you're done with it, you're like, oh, I could do this better. It's the drive for you to remake it. Or just do a different blaster that you do better. opinion on Coop's work. Well, it's a bit lazy. No sanding. The hand painting does take some amount of skill, but I don't know. It just seems lazy, his work, especially the internals. God, forget that. He's like, I think Poonbo was the first one where he actually did a proper build on it in the slightest. Although I still don't know if that's super proper because I didn't look too far into it. Laziness is your worst enemy. Favorite food? Stir fry. Ben, would you do Warcraft Fell Blast? A Warcraft Fell Blaster? No, because I'm not into Warcraft. That's the best and worst feeling. After you finish a blaster, you find the flaws and improve on. Yeah, it's a mixed bag of emotions, definitely. Not meaning to rip on Coop, just, you know, he's a busy guy, so. Not to say that he doesn't have good ideas or that he doesn't have strengths in modding. It's just a little bit lazy, in my opinion. Considering how much I sold mine for, and I'm not as famous as Coop, I can't imagine how much his sold for. I can't even begin to speculate. And then he immediately sold it after he said he wouldn't sell it. I've heard the figure 70 thrown around. I can guarantee you it wasn't 70 because the cage alone is worth more than that. I don't know if you mistyped something. Are they down for maintenance or anything? Hotfix? Destiny 2? How much did you sell yours for? Oculus Dawn went for 1,200. And that bid was placed 40 minutes after I posted it on the internet. Thought on Wacom's builds? Coming from Ivan. He has some good ideas. At least he actually takes the time to do things properly. It's going to be my first thing. He has his own style. Like he doesn't mind. Like with the first thing that comes to mind is the what's it called? Freaking the 3 blaster one. Don't tip my tongue. My Greek mythology is failing me, but the tri-blaster one that comes apart. Like, I would have put some, like, plastic over those metal bars or something that's holding everything together. But, like, he just needed to get it done and, like, a bunch of other things. And so, lack of attention to detail would be my criticism. But he does do good work. Like, he's not afraid to freaking sand things. There's no way it sold. The Stinger Rayven sold for $340. There's no freaking way. Considering it has a freaking crossbow in it, there's just no way it sold for $340. It's like, it's not even possible. No, not Paradigm Shift. Chimera Strike. Thank you. Thank you, Danny. I'm way behind on reading. Why hasn't the owner of Oculus Dawn come forward? I know who he is. He has. He posted it on Reddit. He was like, look at the blasters I have. Because he has one that I commissioned for him. It was the Straven, the black and white Straven with the red parts. Oh my god, that blaster came out so good. I actually really like that blaster. Had some red parts, red LEDs. Oh god, that blaster came out good. But I'm not normally a fan of red, but damn. You said Paradigm Shift, but what about it? No, not Paradigm. I was talking about Chimera Strike. What about Captain X? Opinion on his builds? I don't really know enough about Captain Xavier to criticize his stuff. I've seen a few of his videos, but I'm not like an avid watcher or anything, so I don't really know enough about his builds to scold them. Definitely has his own style, though. James Zeus, I missed that. That was an awesome Straven. I still fell like you. Loki still upset with me. No. No, Mio, you're fine. I thought Paradigm Shift was great, but almost everyone shat on it. I think it was more that Wacom was just like, this is the best, like, way to reload, and then everybody ate him alive on that. Like how I said these are different magnets, and clearly they were, but apparently a lot of people in the community just don't like statements. they like being politically correct, so I think that was more the reason why they shot on it, but yeah, it wasn't the cleanest thing I've seen, but it's definitely one of the better ones, and it's definitely unique. Not sure who suggested the Fell Blaster, but might have to do that. Nerd. What's the question? How practical actually was? Oh, Kelly said I disliked you for that because he's also happens to. I mean, I'm not gonna go on into that. Don't bring that up here. No need to bring up past. PC's killing a lot of things nowadays. Yeah. BRB, no problem, Austin. I meant his reload, but I wouldn't put in the time to replicate the build. Like I would argue that I can reload faster just because of the way I hold my magazines, Like that's the whole thing. Like something like that, especially to individual people who have practiced different things, you kind of can't say this is the fastest unless you have like a timed thing, which I think is what they're going after. But I hold a mag in my hand and then I hold the mag on my blaster and I just go boop boop, and that's literally how fast I change because I have the flared mag well. I mean, you definitely reload fast, but I think it was just the statement. And you know, people don't like statements in this community, so. Welcome did good on Mr. Nathan's Strive crossbow integration. Yeah, he did a good job on that paint job. Rage at dust. Texture is very exposed on the Raider stock. Fastest reload goes to Space Weasel. Those of you who don't know, that was Quint's blaster, and he's in the Last Stand video that I have for End War, and his blaster completely jammed, and he died because of it. Is Nick still here? Doubt it. You never know. I think he comes in and out. Nick, holla at your boy if you're here. Oh, it's actually here. Hi, Nick. Never doubted you for a second. This fool's telling me that it's like, I stopped in on your stream every now and again, but I just can't watch you sand. Oh, I completely understand. Low-key is here the entire freaking time. I'm actually using this as motivation to get my integration going. You and me both, man. You and me both. That's the only thing that motivated me to cast the parts today. Or mold the parts today, actually. I was like, I really want to put this off, but... stream, I guess I should do it now. Like, that's legitimately what motivated me to. How often do you plan on doing these sort of streams? Whenever I have free time, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna be busier some days than others, but past couple weeks has been pretty slow, so. When I start school back up in January, this is definitely not going to continue, but until then, we shall see. Like, I'll still stream, but I'm saying that it's gonna slow way the heck down. Where can I find updates on your builds? The project updates are really the general purpose ones. The only build logs I have are like for the bigger stuff. So if you look up build log on my channel, that's where you're gonna find it. But I post on Instagram some, but these streams are really gonna be what's keeping everybody like super up to date. So I'm retiring Destiny. Stalking and annoying Ben about streams because I'm a weirdo. Yep, it's Gavin for you. It's okay. We still love you. Oh, that was meant for Nick. Nick! People want to keep updated on your builds. I think Facebook is going to be his place. Nerf modders welcome. Don't want to speak for him, but I think that's where he posts usually. Follow me on Instagram. Sorry, just found it funny coming from you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Smash that like button. Follow me on Twitter and Google Plus and blog something or another and this and that and Snapchat. That's the other one I was looking for. What grit are you using? This one happens to be 150 because that's what it comes in. This is 120, the normal stuff. So low 100s, mid 100s. Oh, I ordered those magnets, by the way. Finally ordered them. Uploading videos is really hard. For this point in my life, I don't have any strong connection to the internet, and very little to college. But Nerf Modders Welcome is a great place to keep up with him because he posts on there. Hawkeye, when is your birthday? If you want to answer, March 24th. Cool, now he has 4 followers. IJK. Like, this paper is more, it is easier to work with, but I just don't know if it's worth the extra expense, worth it. Like, it's easier for some things, but I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, I would try to conserve paper no matter what. Am I really? Am I actually not following you? I thought I was. Who are you? I don't even know how to freaking search this stupid thing. Oh. Awkward. I followed you. Shameless plug. I never mind. That's not a shameless plug. It's a shameless plug if I'm promoting myself. I'm plugging someone else. Never mind. Sorry, Nick. I thought I was following you. Ben, are you good with programming? Select fire. Nope. Know nothing about programming. It's something I'd like to get into, but every time I think about getting into it, I remember how intimidating it looks and how little I actually like need it. And then I'm like, you know what? No. Sandpaper everywhere. Had piles of the thing laying around. Yeah, I tend to leave them around. Yeah, it's. I've been trying to keep up with it. I'm trying to do better with this build, but it's definitely a thing to just have sandpaper everywhere. Because they found nerf stuff in this. Are you freaking kidding me, Ben? Seriously? You should call that profiling. I'm offended. Something offended. Are you like any race besides white? Because you could totally just be like, you're profiling me. I'm oppressed. You can be with Caleb in the new Monarchy division in Destiny. You can be oppressed. I only say that because if you don't know anything about Destiny 2, or Destiny 1 for that matter, New Monarchy is like the worst one and nobody goes to it, but Caleb likes it for some reason. Hashtag down with New Monarchy. Bob is Viking, Drac is the vampire, Walcom is the walrus, Coop is the wizard, and then what does that make you? Because you have always sci-fi theme. I don't know. Chinese, freaking yeah, you are, man. Chinese master race, dude. Fist bump, boof. I'm only half Chinese. I'm only half as cool. Someone's blowing up my phone. A hawk. That makes sense. You're not wrong. Actually earned my name quite a bit in what's it called? Halo 3. You know, the invisible thing? Back when they still had the power-ups. Go invisible. I was known for like doing. I always had my sensitivity on 9, like through almost all of the Halo games, and I would spin around because I was doing something else, and in that quick spin, I could spot someone who was invisible, and I'm not quite sure how I did that. I think I just zoned out, but a lot of people I was playing with said I earned the name Hawkeye. Couldn't do that in any other game. Just Halo 3. Anyone who's played on 9 sensitivity on any Halo game knows what that's like. probably not good, Ivan. I don't like Doctor Who, to be quite honest. My sister tried to get me into it. I don't like it. Just saying. I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for that, but can't help it. Just wiring up the strife, almost done. Appreciate you sticking around, Dragon, while you're doing that. Can't play on high sensitivity on controllers. Feels gross. I play a little bit lower sensitivity on Destiny, just because I feel like they I don't like the floaty. I don't like the floaty. Halo 4 had that a lot, and especially Halo 5. Oh my god, where you would let go of the stick and it would keep floating for a second. I freaking can't stand that. You can turn it down. I have mine all the way down. For the little time I played Halo 5, very little time, I don't really like that game. I turned it completely off because it's freaking garbage. Who would want that? Where'd you get your cutting mat? Description. Link in the description. Aha, I can finally say that. I think you're like only the second person to say something after I had posted it. How did I just notice this? Notice what? Watching Hawkeye as I'm doing literally the same thing. It's kind of cool how like you guys are doing mods and like you're watching me mod and I'm like talking to you guys and stuff. It almost feels like a mod party. It's kind of cool. I know Rob from SBNC, when he was still active, he had some modding parties in his garage and stuff. So it's kind of cool. Someone is blowing up my phone, man. Probably several people. Why does the paint peel under the clear coat sometimes? The clear coat kind of messes with the paint underneath. I've had that problem before. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it because it's like weather or something. What I've started using is adhesion promoter. It's basically kind of like an adhesive. You have to look into it because you have to apply it a certain way. But you can get it at like AutoZone and stuff. So I would recommend looking into adhesive promoter. It's for like car bumpers. It's worked for me so far. Online mod party. Do an online international mod party. Imagine live at it. Dude, Ivan, that'd be freaking awesome. I think that's the first like legit awesome thing I've heard about. Like a reason to use that. Well, I mean, this is a good like Nick was saying, he was using like this as a like motivation to work on his build. So I mean, Meow, maybe that's a good reason for you to start working on your build when you're watching these. Go for that. Mr. Nathan is back. Hey Ben, would you play me at Uno? I don't know. It's kind of a weird question. What do you think of Rust-Oleum? Well, I mainly use Rust-Oleum, so I like it. Depending on like where your location is, like I've heard people say, I hate Rust-Oleum because like of their location and like the weather and stuff. And then I've heard other people say, I love Cryon, but I freaking can't stand Cryon. So it kind of depends on where you are. There's no real right or wrong. Just got methacrylate delivered during the stream and mixed it as you mentioned, modding along. Sweet. That's kind of cool. I think we're getting close. I think it's this entire top portion here is what's left of the sanding here. Still got underneath here. But we're getting closer. Definitely getting closer. Believe it or not. Been sanding for an hour now. Kind of proud of myself. My goal today was to keep going on sanding because I need to get this done. I want to at least get this done. Maybe start on the Zeus part. But I just wanted to knock this out of the way because I'm tired of putting it off. Never had a problem with Rust-Oleum. So clear adhesion promoter. Yeah, just the clear stuff. What's the best thing to fill the gap in or engrave Nerf Legos? Oh, Nerf logos. To fill them in, I would assume just epoxy sculpt, depending on how deep it is. Like I'm assuming if it's sunk in. Get bored when I design professional quality logos for companies. Straven is coming along nicely. It's not a Straven. Ben, you're going to do the electronics on stream. You know I'm going to do the electronics on stream. I'm going to see if I can pull like a 12-hour stream or something. No guarantees because this is a little bit more uncomfortable than when I'm normally doing it, because when I'm normally doing it, I'm kind of like this and I'm like leaning over it way more, but obviously that's in the way of everybody, so I try not to do that. So, and I'm talking to you guys, so it's a little more exhausting, but I'm going to see if I can pull an all-day stream. Probably going to be on a weekend or something, because I really enjoy the soldering. So admire how thorough you are. Good to see, actually. Thank you, I appreciate that. I try to be as thorough as I can. How do you feel about the rival line? I think everything was useless until the Nemesis, but they got to make their money, so they purposely start off with crap blasters. Everyone's like, why would you make the Zeus load like this? They purposely made it a crap blaster because if you made the Hera immediately, like they wanted, then you wouldn't be selling 2 blasters. So they made the Zeus and then the Hera. Got to utilize the different shaped ammo. If you had lost your blasters, where would you be right now? I'd be rebuilding Ethereal Fortress. Use it as an excuse. Try to look on the positive side and use it as an excuse to build a Mark II. I'd be dead inside, but try to look on the positive side, since, you know, like, there's nothing you can really do about it. Do it a weekend, please, Ben. Yeah, I figured a lot of you guys have school as well. So I'll try to do it on a weekend. Sad Mega's still on the back. I think everything's on the back burner. Because they suck. Can you speak a little more on the adhesion promoter? I accidentally ripped off 2K click. So it's worked all the times I've used it so far, but I haven't used it too much. Basically, adhesive promoter is meant for car bumpers, because car bumpers are obviously plastic. So the way you're supposed to use it is you spray it on in a very, very light layer, like almost to the point where you're not putting it on. Then you let it flash over, so about 5 or 7 minutes, but you don't want to wait too long. And then you put on another thicker coat, but you, again, still want to be very light. It's not paint. You're not trying to, like, you know, you're not trying to drown the thing. And then you can put on a third one. I did a third one. Again, let it flash in between. And then immediately after it flashes again, then you start spraying on your primer. And that worked when I used it, so... because I was having that problem as well. That happened on one of my Stravens that I was building for a commission, and it was like, nope, not doing that again. So basically, if you put on a layer of paint and then you immediately start putting on another layer, what's going to happen is the first layer isn't going to dry as nice because it's going to have a harder time evaporating some of the filler in there. Like, some paints are based off of alcohol, like literally alcohol. And so if you let the alcohol evaporate first before you put on the next layer, it will come out better, and that's the way you're supposed to properly paint. So basically what that means is you're letting the alcohol evaporate, or whatever base it's using. That's the quickest and easiest way I could explain it. It's a little more in-depth than that, but that's basically what that is. And that's flash over, I think is the technical term. Oh, I just tuned. What did I miss? Still working on this. I want to hog at this and finally get out of the way because I've been procrastinating. So I've been literally working on this for an hour and a half. Have not done anything else. Trying to barrel in on this. Oh God, please don't call me Mr. Ben. Oh, that's Ivan. You're doing that ironically. I'm not standing off rain blasters because lack of quality. I can fix the blaster. I can't fix the quality of the plastic. Normal stream entertainment. Yeah, I haven't had one of these in a while though. Like pure sanding. Haven't had one of these for a couple streams. Weaker because you have less furnace shell cost less. Just Mr. Ben. So I just used green, so I just used green, like I didn't use a primer, but just green. Am I supposed to use some sort of primer underneath? Definitely. You definitely want to put a black primer underneath anything you do. Even if it's white, black primer will make that white come out better. Hold on 1 second, guys. Facebook I can ignore. Fiance I cannot. Or rather, I'm not stupid enough. One more second. Okay. Sorry. What about Rust-Oleum paint and primer? Or should I just... yeah, I use Rust-Oleum paint and primer. That's what I use. I don't really think it makes a difference. I've never had a problem with it. Will the primer help the... yeah, the primer definitely would help the adhesion. Sorry, I know I'm kind of on the edge of the camera, but I kind of need some support for this. Dude, I got 6 Reapers for $2.50. Suck it. 6 Reapers. Bam. Gave those away at the local war. There we go. Where can you find Dean's connectors? I actually had some trouble finding some legitimate Dean's connectors. I think I got them from some RC website. Like you'll have to look around for some like legit. Look up genuine RC genuine Dean's connectors if you want the genuine ones. People say that the rip-offs are fine or whatever, but I just prefer to spend a little bit of premium and get the real ones. My other half. Oh, almost missed sanding that part right there. That's kind of awkward. It's a weird spot to miss. For swappable, I was gonna say, I think you mean swappable. For swappable motors, I would just work or no. God no, that would definitely not work. Use Dean's. Dean's is gonna be your smallest connector that you're gonna want to use. You can use an XT60 connector if you have room. I just prefer the smaller connector because I can and I have it. And I don't like cutting corners. I feel like that. I mean, technically it's not cutting a corner, but I don't know. I feel like the smaller is a little bit better. Where was I? Oh, back here. Why are you using file instead of sandpaper? Because the file doesn't dull. I usually use a file any chance I get because it's a little bit easier. It's a solid piece. It's kind of like a sanding stick, but it doesn't freaking run out. So, and it keeps parts flat. you don't get rounding off corners if you don't want them. Usually I round off my corners just because it doesn't bother me. That's not the look I'm going for. But like, if you see a spot like there, that's from where the plastic contracts. And if you notice, it's thicker because of the port right there. So it's thicker right there. It's from the mold shrinking, so I'll take a piece of sandpaper and get that. But if I can use a file, it's a little bit easier. I use XT60 for battery, but if it's like an internal connector, I prefer Dean's, just because it's smaller. I have to go. See you next time. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. One second again, guys. Hashtag priorities. Gotta go lay paint. See everyone after a bit. Good luck, man. Take your time. Make sure you get in those rails properly. Make sure you get underneath here too. What selfie? Hi, Ben. Hi. Hi, Gavin. Oh, that was Facebook. Shoot a blaster. Again, I don't have anything different this time. Can't keep switching out blasters. Guys are making me get darts everywhere. I'm assuming you meant jolt. Sometimes a clear coat will have a better bond with the base coat than the base coat has with the shell plastic. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. And then it shrinks and contracts, and then it pulls it up. I usually wait 48 hours before I put on my clear coat. Or any taping, really. Hey Ben, if your high school had a table... I was homeschooled. Womp womp. And, no. I have to have a spot to sit. I am not chaotic. Yeah, I use alcohol to prep my shells as well. feel like files are a little more flexible when you're sanding as well. Not like physically flexible, but like, you know, I can do more with it with less effort. I feel like you're always fighting the sandpaper because it's not solid. Getting rid of some of these mold lines. What about the shirt idea now? Link in the description. Let me know what you think. I don't know if you're here. I'll say it again. I don't know if different people have swapped out or something, but I listened to you guys because some of you guys were asking about t-shirts, and so I took some time to design a quick one. There's a link in the description. Just let me know what you guys think. It says it's ending Monday, but that's absolutely not true. Or if it is true, I'll fix it. But it's supposed to be infinite, but then they just like ship out every 3 days. So we'll see. If it screws up, I'll fix it. I don't know if that's what you were asking now that I think about it. Shameless self-promotion. Yeah. Getting these little crevices is a little bit tough. Chat has gotten really slow now. Yeah, only 12 people. That's okay. You're still here. No offense, man. I just really prefer to design things myself. You've asked about it quite a few times, but I'm gonna keep saying the same thing though. Yeah, yeah, if you save that link, you'll want to save that link because you won't have access to it when the stream is over. But yeah, it'll be there for a while, so don't worry about rushing or anything. Next pro tip. You're gonna find new ways to spell it out now, Caleb. 1% battery. That's why mine's plugged in. Mine wasn't quite that low, but Chat has 5 people, not including Hawk. I'm not worried about it. Just a hangout spot. People come and go as they please. Hawkeye, did you get to see Alice's Strife? What did you think of it? Yep, I saw it. It came out real good. Personally, I don't like the darker, like how much black there was on there, but it came out good. I mean, it looks good. It's just like the preference of black has more to do with like playing out with it outside. Not even like I'm in Texas and where I play is like super in the back of the park or whatever. So even if I had a black blaster, I probably wouldn't get in trouble. But it's just like the idea of it, I guess. If that makes any sense. Like, why would I do that when I can just not, kind of thing? Kind of limits your choices for colors, but whatever. Hey, Benning, I'm laughing. As soon as the Wacom vid dropped, so did the stream numbers. Oh, that's probably why. Don't you dare time Caleb out. Caleb is under my official protection. Only we wanna discourage him to the point where we break his soul. We don't wanna get him angry enough to leave. Ben, would you buy a Caliburn or nope, because I'm building my own. I don't know if you've seen. Hold on. It's an incredibly slow process because well, let's be honest, procrastination, but maybe I can stream it, maybe that will bring me to do it more, but this is my plunger rod, if that gives you any indication of what I'm planning. That's a custom machined aluminum plunger head. That's a cast plunger cage. So, if that's any indication. Really does feel like a mod party without the stress of working next to someone you feel like they're judging the way you work. It is cool. Hey Caleb, I thought if I ignored it you would stop, but you haven't stopped yet. If you keep calling me Benny, I'm gonna have to sick my moderators after you. Left your mac and cheese. Mac and cheese and Frank's. What? Does this mean Caleb can say shirt and foop? Pocket javelin. There's only one mod here right now. I'm dying to ban someone. He's getting trigger happy. Okay, got all that, got all that. Gotta keep track of where I am. You know I'm just messing. You know I'm just messing with you guys. I was actually teased growing up by people calling me Benny, so it doesn't really bother me that much anymore. I just don't like it. I'm not like getting like Vietnam flashbacks or anything. I scared after last time. You've never heard of mac and cheese and Frank's? That's literally mac and cheese. Well, I imagine that's what it was. I've just never heard it like said like that. Callie did indeed. For the record, he thought it was a 30-second timeout, and he was trying to fool around. The more you know. Live, learn, ban Caleb. See, this is where, like, the flexible sandpaper is nice. Maybe I'll just have both. Now that felt like a text message. Nope, Discord. Ignoring. Good grief. Whoever's spamming me on Discord, stop. That sounds freaking disgusting, Ivan. Wouldn't catch me dead making an abomination like that. Oh, hey Ben, I'm gonna message you a name for a blaster, BRB. Didn't see that. There we go. Have you ever gotten the urge to use... I'm assuming you mean solder. To slice a line wire through your shell? Nope. Use a drill. Do it properly. If I don't have a tool for something, I will consider buying it because I know I'm gonna use it for other things and it's gonna make my life easier and it's the proper way to do it. I try not to, unless it's like a really big machine that costs a lot, I try not to do things improperly like that. That goes back to my philosophy of just do it correctly, don't be lazy kind of thing. Like, it's one thing if you don't have the money to do that or something, but I don't really have an excuse. Oh my god, chat blew up all at once. Hey, Vaporeon, what's up, man? I think this is the first time I've seen you in here. Are you sanding today, or sanding, or sanding? Yeah, exactly. Could be banned for really good bad grammar. There's something sharp on this side. Where did I just feel that? Read that wrong, but okay. What? What side of the blaster is this? The left side? Oh god, there's still texture here. There we go. When you do live streams, I'm never around. Sorry, man. ban me, please. I need to do homework. Feel like doing a mod exchange? Not really. Country songs, guitar twinging. That's when you need to stop. Got some dremeled off bit right here that I need to get rid of. Time to hog at it with the file. I mean, you're not wrong, Ivan. And have you ever thought of doing... Where does Nerf start conversation? What? I have no idea what you're talking about, WD. You're hilarious, Nick. Nick thinks he's funny because he posted a math joke on Nerf, on our Nerf. Clogging up my file. Oh, the exploders? Dart conversion? No, hell no. Why would I do that? They look terrible. And don't have triggers. Sorry, I know I'm totally getting in the way. Having trouble getting a good angle on this. Her. Water balls, but they're really powerful in the plunger too. Size of a long shot. I'm currently making a catch video. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that much into springers anyway. Let alone like converting something over to something I don't like. So, not really. Not me. Electronic music? No, I don't really like electronic music. Good luck. You'll need it. Ben. Yes, Gavin. Worth a shot. Hate these stupid grooves. Such a pain in the neck. Ugh, this is gonna be fun. Would you like to participate in the Cherry Project? Remind me what that is again? Do you ever listen to Foo Fighters? I've heard a few of their songs. Never really kept them on a playlist or anything though. Ben, you mean a pain in the wrist? Yeah. Actually, this is gonna. If I wasn't nerdy before, this is about to sound real nerdy now. I actually did some professional yo-yoing, so my wrist is actually pretty strong. Like when we all would go bowling or something, like once in a blue moon, everybody's wrists would be hurting and mine would be fine. So ironically, not a pain in the wrist, because my wrists are actually pretty strong. I know that sounds really stupid, but you don't have to tell me how stupid it sounds. How well the black backplate will hold the K26 handyman. I wonder. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere with this. Nerd alert, nerd alert. God, it's just so in the way. It's such a large piece of sandpaper. It's like no matter what I do, it's just in the way. See, this is something that would easily be one of those things where it's like, I'll just cut this corner right here and then not do like in between here and just kind of like rough sand over the top of it. But then you start doing that and it's like, oh, I'll just cut the corner here, I'll just cut the corner there, cut the corner here, cut the corner there, and pretty soon you have a blaster that's full of nothing but corner cuts. And you know, if you're okay with that, that's fine, but I know for a fact I'm not going to be okay with stuff like this, so just take the time to do it, even though it's super annoying. It's always worth a satisfying ending. Is your screensaver Fairy Tale or is it just me? No. Although I am watching Fairy Tale for the first time right now on Netflix. Have you ever played Monopoly? Yes. Is it true Hawkeye stream when he links Sandpaper? What? I'm not quite sure what you're saying. Easy there, Johnson. The description, you linked in Sandpaper. What about it? I just had a lot of people asking what this Sandpaper was. I'm not quite sure what you're asking. Pirate's fine. Don't worry about Pirate. I have no idea what you're talking about, Ivan. Sit the fork down. Forks and knives. Read Better Hawkeye says it's not a true Hawkeye stream until Sandpaper gets links. Oh. I didn't get that at all. My bad. Hashtag Johnson the translator. Thanks, pirate. Hey guys. Hey Chaos, what's up? I almost put my file back there. Pirate translator. Ooh, sandpaper falling apart. Oh, I put it back here. I wish I could get a cleaner cut. My freaking thing is in the way. God, that's awful. Okay. We didn't know he was there. I mean, it would be weird if you just, like, stopped in front of him. Johnson subbing to the wrong channel. Why do you have two of everything and then one is, like, completely useless, Nick? That sounds like a you problem. Next giveaway should be a signed piece of sandpaper. Chat blew up again. Yeah, it comes in waves. It's going on 2 hours and 5 minutes now. I haven't made the observation that the viewership took a dump when Wacom uploaded his video. I think now that more people have watched it, it's bouncing back. We're at up to 25 people right now. Bye, I need to watch other vids too. I don't know what that link is, but I don't want it there. No links, pirate. And I definitely don't trust you, pirate. Gavin, could you delete that for me? The link. If Gavin is even still there. Oh, thank you, Gavin. Fiancé. ASMR standing with Ben Ross. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Almost freaking... Almost 2 hours and 10 minutes and we're almost done. God, saving this stupid stuff takes a long time. Hawkeye, what's your favorite YouTube channel? Probably Achievement Hunter. Achievement Hunter and Let's Play. I watch all of the Let's Plays. I've for probably like 3 years now, I don't think I've missed a single Let's Play video. Sorry, texting fiance comes first. If you don't want to answer, all good. Oh, that was that. Already answered. 10, 11 minutes. Jumped. Playing Smite right now on Xbox. I have a friend who plays a lot of Smite. I've never touched it, but he plays a lot of it. Do you watch extra live streams? Yeah, I do if I get the chance. Oftentimes, I just won't get a chance to when it happens. But, yeah, I try to watch the extra live streams, but not very successfully. I hope that's a joke. Like, could you actually see that, or was that just a joke? The number? I'm assuming it's just a joke. I've tried watching like Kinda Funny and like the other Let's Play people, but I just don't like it. No, you couldn't. Okay, thank you. Just making sure. It jumped. No, you couldn't. Yeah, I saw it. WD. Oh, you joked again. Okay, I see. Never mind. Things flying by so rapidly. Hawkeye late to all the jokes. You guys worry about girls too much. What do you like, 12? Burn. Sorry, it's my Xbox personality coming out. Still need to do homework. Already 9:40, yeah. It's getting late. I mean, that's not late for me, but I'm assuming that's late for you guys who have school tomorrow. Says a man with a fiance. She found me, bro. As soon as I relaxed a little bit and stopped worrying about girls, as soon as that happened, she found me. I'm 17, thank you very much. 15. Did I say 17? I meant 15. 10:40 in Florida. Like, even these, little things, I have one more left, but, you see those little bumps all along here? Sanding it this way isn't getting them. So even these I try to get. I have one left. I don't even know if you can tell the difference. Where's the camera? I don't even know if you can tell the difference, but one of them sanded and one of them is... The last one on this end right here isn't sanded. It's focusing for a split second, but then it's focusing back on the camera. Or my phone. Why is it doing that? Focus. That's alright. You guys don't care enough. Oh, one sec. So 15, but people think I'm in my mid-20s. You should hear Ivan. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say you should hear Ivan talk, but never mind. Gotta go. See you, WD. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. Such a fetus. I love that. Such a fetus. I'm gonna use that now. You're such a fetus. I'm gonna have to agree with Gavin though. Almost done with sanding this. Just got the top rail, I think, left. Owning his nemesis on Smite. Ben, will you tell when it's a girl talk stream? Ben will tell you when it's a girl talk stream. Sorry, English. Getting tired. Thoughts on Busby alternative adventure force? I don't usually mess with Busby because their plastic quality is garbage. No real opinion other than their plastic is garbage. I don't need... This is Ivan talking. I don't need women. I have hands and bandwidth. Adhesive versus less small details in areas where you can't get touched under the handle. What? I mean, I get it in everywhere for sanding. It's the lighting. It's actually less pale than that, but the lights are a little bit of a wonky color, so it makes me look kind of pale, but that's alright. Like they're daytime lamps. They're really, really nice in real life, but my camera's having some trouble with such nice lights because it's not used to that. It's like, I don't know what to do. Well, the white balance is a little weird. Turned white for a solid 5 seconds. What is that? That was weird. It's like something on there. Yeah, I heard about that. I was gonna try to go, but the guy I asked to drive up there with me, the Nobicon thing, the guy asked to drive up there with me couldn't get off time work, so I was like, well, that's okay, can't go, no big deal. But then they canceled. I was like, okay, well, I guess I wasn't going anyway. This is not an accurate representation of the color of my skin. That's a lovely sound. Unfortunately, got to use a file for these top rails because if you notice, or maybe not, but the seam, there we go, the seam is right on the top here, so I want to get rid of that. From the mold, it's from the injection molding process. Oy, that sound though. Okay, I'm gonna go because I'm on the edge of this homework tonight. Thanks, Mark. Thanks for sticking around. Good luck. Sorry, I didn't see that before. I asked you what it was to remind me, but I don't. If you replied, I didn't see it. The Cherry Project. I don't know what it is. I asked you to remind me what it is. I can't remember what it is. I don't know what the Cherry Project is. I'm not gonna say yes if I don't know what it is. Unhealthy obsession with applesauce. I'm not sure what you mean, meow. Maybe it's just because it's a late night. I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, well. Going for 2 hours and 22 minutes. Almost 23 minutes. I don't know what it is, meow. You're telling me like everything except what it actually is. I don't know what it is. I'm out along with Hawkeye. Dude, meow, I give up. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I don't know what the project is. Like, I've asked you so many times. I don't know what it is. You keep dancing around it. I really don't know what to tell you, man. Did you get the message about the blaster name? I probably did, but I think I ignored it because I'm on stream. The only thing I'm answering on here is my fiance, but she literally just went to bed. What'd you message me on? Did you just say hi? If you participate, you'll get a long strike in the mail. What am I participating in? What am I entering? What am I don't understand. Stop dancing around it and just tell me what it is. I don't know what the actual thing is. I can't tell if you're fooling around anymore. Are you fucking kidding me? I can't tell if you're kidding. No, Gavin, he's absolutely right. I don't know what no, not the freaking long strike. I don't know what the competition is. I don't know what it is. I'm not talking about the long strike. I'm talking about Project Cherry. I don't know what it is. You're starting to piss me off. Like I'm not asking like what all the prizes are. I'm not asking like what I don't know what the project is. I'm really trying to be patient here, but I've asked like 12 times. Oh, okay, Gavin. Yeah, it seems to be some sort of modding competition, but I don't know what Like, I kind of have to extrapolate from that. I'm modding things. That's a project. Okay, so you're modding something and people are winning? I give up. I tried. Sorry. It's almost it for the sanding, I think. Freaking 2.5 hours later. I think that is the sanding done on the Rayven. Took long enough. I'm trying not to get frustrated. It's just frustrating when I've asked the question 12 times and he keeps going around the circle and I'm asking what this is. Like, I want to understand, but I think it's better if we just dropped it. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with that. Am I missing a spot? I'm totally gonna like look back and be like, wow, I missed an entire freaking section. Trying to avoid that. I think that's it. Okay. That took too long. It's okay, Caleb. It's okay. So now we have the Rapidstrike portion of this all figured out. And we have the Rayven portion of this all figured out. You guys ready for this? And click. Look at that. Fits together so nice. Where's the seam? Boop. Really happy with that. It's a giveaway. I commissioned myself to make a series of various blasters and want to test my painting skills out. The grand prize is a stock internal long shot since the kits are pricey. Okay, so like you do a commission and then other people win? Is that what I'm understanding? I don't like, if that's the case, I don't understand why you wouldn't join. Make a thing and people can win it. That's it. Okay, you made it sound like you had to like do something for it. Okay, now the Zeus. Zeus? Where's the Zeus? Oh, we had a perfectly sand blaster and then this comes along. It's like, screw you. Magical thingies. cut out the battery door. I keep saying battery door too. It's the motor the motor well. I keep saying battery door too. The battery door is on this side. I'm gonna use it for the LEDs. So I'm keeping the battery door. Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's like a catch to it, or if you're just being nice and giving away a blaster, because just the way you approached it, you made it sound like I was like supposed to do something. That's what everyone was confused about. Free to play. Okay, then count me in. There's no reason not to. I'm setting it up to like look at it and be like, oh, let's like admire it, but honestly, I'm just trying to stall because I really don't want to do this after 2.5 hours of sanding. I'm legit just trying to stall. Gosh, I need a freaking vacuum up. Look at all that. You guys can't even see it. Maybe if I white balance. Yeah, now you can see it. Look at all that dust. I'll go ahead and vacuum here for a second, so I'm going to mute you guys for 1 second. Give me a minute. Okay, we're back. Caleb is feeling oppressed. Well, that's very nice of you, Mel. Is there anything I can do that doesn't involve sanding? Can anybody think of anything? Because I don't want to do that, Zeus. I think I'm done with sanding for tonight. It's been 2.5 hours. Can you guys think of anything I can do besides sanding? By the way, I did some calculations, and how far are we in now? 26, 7. We are now 27 hours into this live streaming this build, and then there's probably another 10 hours behind that. So I'm probably about 37 hours into the glass construct build. It's nice to have like an actual record that I can keep of the hours I'm working on it. It's kind of cool. Shoot a blaster again. How about a blue jolt this time? Blue transparent. Sonic ice, as the kids call it. Shooting blaster I can do. Destiny chat. gluing, wiring, talking. I agree. Destiny chat. It's so freaking funny because like I looked at the stats of the what's it called, the friggin' scout rifle that Dead Orbit was gonna win, because everybody knows that they were gonna win the faction rallies, and it's completely average. Like there's nothing great about it. The perk isn't even that great, and the friggin' scout rifle from Future War Cult is amazing and it's great and it's awesome. It's basically Might multi-tool except it's legendary, and then everybody wins and they're like, you know what, guys, this is kind of mediocre and I'm kind of let down. It's like, yeah, because you're a freaking idiot. 99% sure Jang is gonna like it. I kind of don't want to say anything about what it is, but I'm 99% sure Jang's gonna like it. Future War Cult. Maybe I should. Those you know those jolts that are coming out that are the reskins of like the hammer shot and the strong arm and different stuff like that, like the mini ones. If you look in like the poster that they have or whatever for it, there's like the 3 that they're coming out with in the first series, but there's outlines of other ones and you can clearly see that it's like a mini strife or something. And when those come out, I really hope they come out, the micro shots. I really hope that they come out with the strife, which is confirmed. And I really hope they come up with like a Rayven or something. That way I could do a mini integration and have a Jolt Straven. Would that not just be the freaking most awesome thing ever? A Jolt Straven. I just got Orpheus Rig on Hunter. Oh, yeah, Orpheus Rig's freaking OP. They really do need to nerf that. So no orange ring. Wouldn't recommend running out of war. Micro Straven. Micro Straven would be so freaking awesome. And be super easy to make too. Could make a bunch of those. I could easily make one for like a giveaway or something. Put some like LEDs or something in it. That'd be so dumb. It'd be so nice. But it's probably going to be a while till we get it, because God only knows what series it's in, because they're like releasing it in series or whatever. The first series only has 3 blasters, so we'll see. Also going to Goodwill tomorrow. Always check Goodwill. Oh, casted another something a couple days ago, and I figured I might as well cast a keychain of it just to have the record of it. Hold on one sec. Because my eventual goal is to get a test sample in every color. So check it out. Need to get some white in here so it color corrects. Can you guys see that? Pink. Pretty cool, huh? Oh, that's a good angle right there. Got a pink keychain. Not bad, not bad. I like the look of it. Yes, do it, Ben. Do it. Need to make a thrift run again. Yep, it's always important. Check your thrifting stores often. That's how you find stuff. You have pink parts now? Once I like lay everything out, or once I get like all my basic colors done, because I'm just kind of doing it as I go, I'd like to lay them all out like next to each other side by side, and then take a picture of all of them so that people have an idea of what everything looks like, and then maybe I'll open that up. But any color is always available for commission. Jang did commission me pink parts when I first started making parts. That was one of the first commissions that I did, actually, was for Jangular. I just never, obviously way back then I didn't have my color samples. It's pretty cool. They make a good sound too. I really like the sound of it. So with these jolts, they actually came excuse me, they actually came with the darts with the logos on the tips. I haven't gotten like a new inbox blaster in quite a while. You cannot see that at all. Focus, cover the whole lens and maybe it will focus. You can kind of see it, but it has those like new tips with like the logos on the front or whatever. I thought that was interesting. I sent you a progress picture of my Raptor Strife, but now that it's back together, show in the stream and roast me for using a body kit. You're using a body kit? Oh god. Why? Freaking turn. I don't think I can turn this picture. That's awkward. Can I not turn this picture? Let's go into something that I can turn. Maybe that will... There we go. That was weird. He's using a body kit. Everybody throw up. With a freaking silencer. For reals? Ugh. Nick, what have you become? I am very stalling right now, Gavin. I'm not freaking doing that sanding. I'm just hanging out with my friends. Any other color you want to do, Ben? All of them. I want to do all the colors. I think I wrote it down. I think I plan on doing like 27 colors or something. Last time I checked. People even got crystal clear parts on what they would sell for if they sell. I know for a fact that everyone who has crystal clear parts is not going to get rid of them. Hawkeye, stop stalling. Just finish sanding. Screw you, little. I'm kidding, obviously. Stock. The stock does look nice. Ew, body kit. I agree, Ryan. Ew, body kits are alright. No, Phil, no, we're trying to roast him. If he has a body kit, would hey if he mods, man, I'm having a brain aneurysm. Mods body kit, nope, it won't. Had to make the front block and match stock. Boo. Hope you're proud of yourself, Nick. Because it's more than just it's more than just hard parts to make. There are actually problems with them. Roast him, it's new black. Well, he's gonna paint it, so that's why it's black, I'm assuming. Nick, you went from homemades to body kits. Oh, that's the worst roast yet. Dang. That was the worst one Freaking spitting fire now. Purple and gray. I like these little double shots. They're nice. Just this little bulge thing gets in the way. I've kind of wanted to make handle skills for it, but like the only feasible thing I could see is if you were to cut off that bulge at the bottom to even make a comfortable handle, because otherwise it just gets in the way no matter which way you look at it, unless you cut it off. So, kind of sucks. Lay down, my dude. Bitch, I'll pull one out right now. Fire me IRL. I like talking to you guys, but I really don't want to work on this anymore, so it's probably going to be wrapping it up here soon. Why would you want the paint to come off? Oh, sorry, that was loud. Didn't mean to do that. So one last reminder before we start wrapping things up. If you didn't hear me say in the stream like the 6 times I've said it, yeah, he knows we're all joking. Freaking, besides, he was the one who asked for fight. He was the one who asked for the roasting, so yeah. Man, don't leave us. For those of you who didn't see or didn't hear or didn't blah 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 whatever, there's a link in the description to in the description downwards this way. There's a link in the description to Teespring. And I have some stream exclusive shirts for you guys. Feel free to bookmark that page because you won't be able to find that link again until I start streaming again. But those should be up there indefinitely. It says it will end Monday, but I have it set up so that it ships out every 3 days and it will never end. So hopefully it'll just refresh at the end of that countdown. But if you guys feel like picking up a t-shirt, go ahead and do that. I'm probably actually going to get one myself because I actually really like that shirt. But 2 rapid strikes, 2 rapid fire shoots. What? Jeez, be a one big blaster. Yeah, I'm buying a shirt tomorrow. Thank you, Gavin. Appreciate that. By the way, this spray stuff is freaking amazing. Should have gotten it a long time ago. I knew I was going to say that. I knew when I got... Oh, because I kept putting it off buying it. I was like, when I buy this, I'm going to be like, I should have bought this a long time ago. And I really should have. It's great stuff. Nick, you really need to pick up this Instaset stuff. It's freaking great. It's for super glue. Not sure if you have it, but... Voidy McVoid Blaster is what you should call it. There's some freaking like weird tangents here that I haven't noticed before. Just gonna cut those off. They're like these are like default pieces. They're just like sharp points in there. Like I didn't trim anything. Like that's like a normal thing in there. That's weird. I just don't love you enough. That's okay. Appreciate the support anyway, Caleb. I have used baking soda before. It's just not as convenient as a spray. And sometimes you don't want that extra mass because it's like a filler, not really a. Although if you know, it's a filler. Like if you're gonna use it as a filler, you should really be just using a proper filler. If I'm gonna be honest. It's for impatient people. Whew, that was loud. So let's do it again. Just as loud. Baggie of what looks like cocaine laying around. It's a great idea. Well, I like if I'm literally just sitting there and like waiting to see if I win a blaster, I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't enter. Like if you haven't been clear and I have to do something, then I'm going to have to hear what I'm going to have to do before I reject it or anything, but I mean, if I'm just waiting, then why not? But this one's for you, Austin. Boop, 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 boop. Trying to do this and look at the camera at the same time is hard. I'll look at the darts. Boop, 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 boop. Strife inside a Rapidstrike idea. Let's kick around. Pull the trigger on a Rapidstrike is coming out chop shop. Wow. Such a weird integration. Cooties. The waffle tip is like, nerf cooties. I like the symmetrical. Geez, I like the non-symmetrical look. Like, I mean, I'm making this symmetrical, but like I like the battery and different stuff. Battery tray stuff. Nick's favorite word. It really is though. Okay. So we're gonna start wrapping it up here. So if you guys have any last questions, comments, things you want to say, go ahead and start saying those now, because we're gonna be wrapping up here soon. Just want to die. Whoops, sorry, just hit the mic. Going on 3 hours now. I'm slowly slouching down further and further and further. Saying in French. I like the color candy pink. Pink isn't really my color. Bye, Ben. Thanks for getting around to following me. No problem. Would have gotten around to it sooner if I had known. Nightman, good stream as usual. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. Bye, Hawkeye. Great chatting. Even though I wasn't active. Hey, I know you're there, Dragon. I appreciate you. I appreciate you letting me know that you're still there. What prescription are glasses? I'm $450 in both of them. Used to be different from another, but they recently leveled out. I might be $475 actually. It's somewhere around $450, $500, somewhere around there. Ben, you should start outsourcing your sanding. I wouldn't trust anyone else to do it, to be perfectly honest. Bye, Ben. Sorry for being a pain. No problem, Caleb. We love you anyway. Well, it's up to you, man. It's up to you, Mio. Okay. I think that just about does it. Time to break out the old wireless keyboard. If I can grab it. Here we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Especially for those of you who have been here all 3 freaking hours. Yeah, if you guys are on Wallcom server, you guys can go into Bar Voice. I think I'm gonna go eat something and watch my YouTubes until my eyeballs fall out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, especially you guys who have been here the entire freaking time, or if you've just been coming in and out, I really appreciate that anyway, or if you just came by anyway. So thank you guys, means a lot. And end stream.